Only on 8 tonight, an up-close look at the controversy over coal as environmental groups take us onto the Columbia River to show just how dirty coal trains rolling through the gorge can be. News Channel 8's environmental reporter Keely Chalmers is live near Dallasport, Washington tonight. Keely?
Well, Laurel, right now no more than 4 coal trains come through the gorge every day. Even so, today we found this, what appears to be coal lining the areas around the tracks, and in some areas we found a lot of this. It's a trip Brett Vanden Heuvel has taken many times over the last few months.
The rail is right along the river.
Today, the executive director of Columbia Riverkeeper takes us along for the ride.
This hasn't really been disclosed on the Columbia yet, and we don't know how many years it's been happening.
Just upriver from the Dalles, along the Washington side of the Columbia, we pull over and find what looks like a blanket of coal alongside the railroad tracks.
The coal in places here is 6-8 inches deep.
It's down the riverbanks and even in the river itself.
This is what it's doing to our river.
This winter, Columbia Riverkeeper tested it and found it was indeed coal.
This is toxic. It contains lead, arsenic, mercury.
Not only is it going into our rivers, but these same trains are going through our communities, passing our schools.
And they worry this blanketing will soon turn to piles. The coal industry wants to bring 5 export terminals to Oregon and Washington. Coal from Wyoming and Montana could then be shipped to Asia. That would mean more than a dozen extra coal trains passing through the gorge every day, carrying 140 million tons more coal every year. And it's not just the environmentalists concerned about this coal debris. It's also the folks who live near the rail line.
This stuff crumbles so easily between your fingers.
Don McDermott has a vineyard in Murdoch.
I'm really concerned about the coal dust getting onto my grapes.
We don't consider coal dust an issue here. We think it's something that's been exaggerated because people are fearful and lacking information.
Supporters of the coal project say any additional trains will be treated to prevent coal loss, and add those proposed coal projects would bring thousands of jobs and millions of dollars in tax revenue to our region. Benefits these folks say aren't worth it.
If that happens, we're going to be buried in coal.
And back here live, coal export supporters say they will be looking into Columbia Riverkeeper's findings, but don't believe all the black material that the group found was, in fact, coal. They point out regulatory agencies will be doing a number of their own tests if these coal export projects move forward. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Keely.